What's happening in Minneapolis right now is no longer just a protest story. It's a flashpoint. In the span of weeks, 2 American citizens are dead. Federal agents are firing tear gas in city streets, and the President of the United States is openly floating the idea of invoking the Insurrection Act.
We haven't used the Insurrection Act.
You're considering using the Insurrection Act?
I've always considered it, but we haven't needed it anywhere. 48% of the presidents of this country have used it. Bush used it, I think, 22 times or something. You know that, right? I mean, Bush the elder.
So the question many are now asking is simple. Is Minneapolis sliding towards something far darker? This latest escalation follows the fatal shooting of Alex Preddy, a 37-year-old ICU nurse killed during an anti-ICE protest. Just weeks earlier, Renee Good, a teacher and activist, was also shot dead during a confrontation with immigration agents. 2 deaths, 2 encounters with federal authorities, 1 city under siege, politically and emotionally. On Sunday night, anger boiled over. Protesters stormed a hotel they believed was housing ICE officers. What began as a demonstration quickly turned into a riot. Windows smashed, walls spray-painted with anti-ICE slogans, protesters forcing their way into the lobby, while armed federal agents struggled to hold the line. Local police reportedly arrived late and refused to physically remove the rioters. The standoff ended only after more federal agents arrived, deploying tear gas to clear the scene. This chaos is tied directly to Trump's immigration crackdown in Minnesota. In December, ICE launched Operation Metro Surge in Minneapolis and St. Paul, despite the cities being more than 1,000 miles from the southern border. The move followed revelations of a massive Somali-led fraud ring, with nearly 100 people charged and 3,000 arrests made, according to ICE. Earlier this month, Trump doubled down, sending 2,000 additional ICE, Border Patrol, and federal agents into the area. Supporters call it law enforcement, critics call it provocation. Protests erupted almost immediately. Activists organized through ICE watch groups, blocking streets, surrounding vehicles, and tracking suspected agents. It was during one of these encounters that Renee Good was killed after refusing to exit her vehicle. ICE says the agent feared for his life. Activists say the response was excessive. That same tension surrounds the killing of Alex Preddy. DHS claims he brandished a legally owned handgun. Video footage remains unclear. Firearms experts argue the weapon may have discharged accidentally, a model ICE itself banned last year. The political temperature has only risen since. Vice President J.D. Vance accuses local leaders of creating engineered chaos. Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey has vowed city police will not cooperate with ICE, even saying officers would fight ICE on the streets. Minnesota's governor has sided with protesters. The National Guard deployed not for crowd control, but to hand out coffee and donuts. National Democrats have added fuel to the fire. Calls to stand up and speak up are being echoed online, where some protesters now openly stop vehicles, demanding proof that drivers are not federal agents. And the rhetoric is turning dangerous. One state attorney general suggested activists could be justified in shooting ICE officers. DHS called it a direct threat. So, is a new civil conflict looming? Trump has threatened to invoke the Insurrection Act, a move that would allow military deployment inside the U.S., but he's made similar threats before and backed down. Now, reports suggest he's wavering again, worried the images of violence are drowning out his immigration message with midterms fast approaching. For now, Minneapolis remains tense. Federal agents are still on the ground, protesters are still mobilizing, and both sides believe more blood could be spilled. Whether this ends in de-escalation or something far worse may depend less on the streets and more on the politics unfolding behind closed doors.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.